Hello, everyone. This is your host, Sharon Sirota, and I'd like to welcome you to SunGates Center Radio. And with me today, I'm so honored to have you here, is Maria Shenkman.
Hi, it's good to be here at SunGates Center with Sharon.
Yes, thank you. Well, Maria Shenkman has a master's degree in clinical psychology, extensive training and experience in group dynamics and facilitation. She is also a wife and mom to 2 young children. Her ultimate goal is to help coach and guide people through sharing her knowledge and experience. She believes in innovative methods of working with people that help achieve personal effectiveness. In her opinion, in order to be more effective in life, it is important to be in the here and now moment and let go of the past issues. She will introduce you to Tambolian, one of the methods she uses when working with groups. The Tambolian Map, which you see right behind me here, is one of the unique methods that help open people's minds and discover how they can change their current situation for the better or what direction they need to take. So welcome, Maria.
Thank you. Before I start talking about Tambolian, I just want to say a few words of the benefits of working with a transformational board game, and that's you see right here one of them. And the uniqueness of this method is that it brings people together from all kinds of paths of life, backgrounds, and unite them in this exciting way where they can open up, they can ask any questions, they can help each other, and it's like a dynamic model that has a transformational capabilities, I would say, because it reflects our current situation. Sometimes when you go or work with a group of people, it's hard for them to open up, to show their true selves. You know, you need some type of an icebreaker. And since it's a game, people don't take it as seriously. They loosen up easier. They start talking about their situation. It kind of helps them go through the process.
It helps people to be more comfortable,
right?
Playing a board game. I remember growing up and playing board games, and that was what we did, and it was a lot of fun, and you're able to express yourself, and as children, we're able to open up and just have a lot of fun doing this, and asking questions in the Tambolian Map allows people to have a better understanding of themselves and their current situation.
Yeah, and there can be different types of scenarios which you wouldn't see in normal conversation, where they come up through the game. So that's another benefit. Another benefit is it's a learning experience. And as you mentioned, when we're kids, we were learning through playing. And that's how the world, I think, is coming back to that. People understand that you don't need to take everything so seriously because for your mind, it's easier to remember things through play. So with this game, once you're done, you're taking something home with you. It's not just something that you had a lecture on and you forget. It's easy to go back to that and see, oh, I remember I did this, and how it helped me go through, or what other participants suggested.
Right. It's a fun way of learning and gathering information. And you're playing in a group setting, and you're facilitating this. Like, you're actually the coach throughout the game. And it's just a fun way to have wisdom and to gather that for yourself. And then the takeaway, as you mentioned, is to be able to figure things out on a higher level, having more information, feeling better about your situation, and knowing that there is a resolution.
Right, and there can be any question asked throughout the game. Actually, in the beginning, I help people put together their questions so it's more effective. And although we're talking about how wonderful it is to play it, it actually does really have a therapeutic effect, I would say, on people, because it helps them understand each other and understand themselves on a deeper level and help each other. For example, you can have people from all kinds of different backgrounds, where one is I don't know, someone like a mathematician, and another one is an arts person, but they have different opinions, different views on life, different perspectives. They help. The uniqueness of this is they can help each other understand certain things better because of their uniqueness.
Right, and it draws people together, where I always feel like the right people come together at the right time, and it's what you need to hear. So things that are being said or things that are, coming from your heart also come out in the game. So it reveals things as well. So Maria, how did you get started with the Tambolian Map game?
It was actually brought to me by my mom, and she lives in Russia. The creator of the game is an American. His name is James Taylor Marshall. He used to be a scientist, and he went along through his journey and became a Buddhist monk. So the game, what happened, he created it based on an ancient oral Buddhist tradition, which he took ancient mandalas, Buddhist mandalas that are over 2,500 years old, and kind of interpreted it into our modern language. And this is how it looks now.
Right.
Basically, according to him, Tambolia is a map of human conditions, and it helps you see things with more clarity. It helps you see your journey with more clarity, and you can play. Can ask any question. You can play many times depending on what kind of questions you have. And he, as he puts it, imagine that we're living in the dark. And Tambolia is your mind with all the lights turned on.
That's beautiful. So it actually opens up the opportunities in the game to see things differently. And especially the feedback that you get from other people also helps you to move forward in the game as well, because it depends on your understanding and what you're presenting to throughout the game, asking questions and finding out where the person is in their thought process.
Correct. Yes.
Wonderful.
And all of us have questions
every day.
Every day, and
sometimes,
and the uniqueness of this, it's guiding you. It's not telling you what to do. It's not an expert opinion. Me as a facilitator here, I'm just trying to help people move through, because with my background in psychology, I've seen a lot of times when people are kind of stuck and it's hard for them to past certain areas that are preventing them from being effective, certain stoppers in their personality or in their character, in their past issues that are holding them back. And this method, it's helping them be more open, understand each other, understand themselves better, how to realize certain things that they knew about themselves but never really had a chance to fully realize. So it's like kind of going back to your roots, going back to your mind and seeing what's preventing you from being more effective in your relationships, and maybe opening a business venture, starting something new, just living life fully.
So it gives you many avenues to look at from your question. So any question that you could possibly think of, and it should be an open-ended question, right? Not just yes or no.
Yes, correct.
But something that more, because with the game, when you move through the game, it also enlightens you. Like you said, the lights come on, right, in the dark room, because what we want to do is open our mind to other possibilities.
Just more of a transformational type of experience with any question, like you said, an open-ended question, just a question that will help you solve something in your current situation or future or past. It doesn't really matter. It can be an existential question. It can be as complicated as why am I here? What's my purpose in life? To something more simple, something more real life situation like question about relationship, for example. How do I fix a relationship? How do I become closer to someone, to my relative, to a friend? How do I help someone? It can be anything like that too.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. That's awesome. And I know I've played the game before, and it was a very good time, because what happened was with the people that we were with, everybody had their own unique question. So not only do we learn from our own question, but we learn through helping other people with their question.
Yeah, it becomes exciting because sometimes you realize something, about yourself while playing, and you want other people to be on the same boat with you. It kind of gets exciting. Like, come on, I can help you.
Right,
I can, people see each other being a little stuck on certain level. They can't understand things about themselves or what can help them move on, and the participants are kind of cheering for you. They want to help you move, and everyone, there's no winner or loser in this game. It's just for you to answer your question. That's the ultimate goal.
Right. It helps us on our journey of life.
Right.
And it understands the human, I guess the universal human condition, right, of who we are, and the mind map that what we go throughout life. And throughout our questions, what happens is we move throughout this map here, and we're open up to new opportunities to even move further, and possibilities. And you facilitate this throughout the game as a coach, like facilitator coach, right?
Yes.
Which you are awesome at.
Thank you.
It makes the game a lot of fun. So
I try to guide people, not because a lot of times, I've seen with people when working with groups of clients, it's hard for someone to open up to even themselves. And I try not to push them, but to guide them. And the group is helping me with that.
It's a gentle way
Correct.
of helping people. So no one is pushed into saying something or doing something that they don't want to do or say. But however, things do kind of open up, and you can see the lights turn on when you look at, it's an aha moment.
It can bring you to like a discovery, inner discovery on your journey. Something that can take a while when just working individually with a therapist or a counselor, or even in a group setting. But the game, like I said, it kind of relaxes people, makes them feel more comfortable in expressing themselves. And because it's a game and you can apply any situation to it, people feel more comfortable opening up and going through their process easier. So
yes, absolutely. And it's a wonderful game. And I encourage people to contact SunGates Center for more information about how they can work through this game with Maria Shenkman. So I want to thank everybody for joining us in this segment, and we'll invite you back to hear more about the Tambolian Map game, and we'll show you exactly how that works. So this is Sharon Sirota at SunGates Center, and for more information about Tambolia, you can contact sungatecenter.com or call 847-345-0988. Thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful day.